About all right? All right, two to be here, two to be alive. They still get me adjusted from behind me, around me, side me, in front of me. It's two to be alive. We made it so far. What they said, a hump day. Isn't that right? Day of Josh's birthday is hump day. Isn't that right? It's Josh's birthday. Oh, they got you over this side, I guess. What group you was in? What group you in? Number 4. When you been in that man? You just... I can tell him. That's tight. I'm just looking. Is anybody this kind of surprised to anybody else about this mood he's saying he number 4? How many is trying to make him out cool? Everybody says it's new to everybody. Like, you even saying yourself like Kelsey. Isn't that right? He not condemned his own self. All right, it's two to be alive. We try to move for you. He stole the Mexican seat. The Mexican got to get in there somewhere. Come on, Mexican. Straight in from Mexico. Know that back good and wet. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? One day he came in, he had some lumps in his back. It was kind of like rolls going on now. He said from crawling through the sewer. You know, that pipe had them lines on it. I like, well, that could happen, I guess, you know. My people, we came in on the Mayflower, Pinta, Santa Maria. We just in the bottom, went on the top. Isn't that right? So I don't quite remember which direction we came from. I just know Plymouth Rock landed on us. Isn't that right? All right, we try to get ready to move forward. Ain't nothing else going on. I know one thing, y'all be careful with these people, crypto and everything else now. I don't believe these people. This one I don't get now. Before the Russian invasion, crypto was crashing. The man said, before any fight, the man said, we banning crypto. Bitcoin started dropping. That's what he said. He said it. Not all you, just him. Now that man go to war. He can't trade. He ain't got no banking system. Ukraine can't do no trade. They shut down. All of a sudden, crypto going through Bitcoin at $46,000. I don't believe it. I believe all these people, they pumping, they push it up, feds, everybody included, because they got to try to save something now. They know people finna start spending. People afraid. This is not a good time to just start making ridiculous expenditures. Just not smart right now. It's a lot of stuff got to happen. Y'all see your gas pumps punishing you. You ain't even got the, no, y'all ain't, oh, it's early. I don't know what y'all talking about. You ain't got the 110 yet. The 110 increase we got ain't hit the pumps yet. It's at 110 a barrel. Y'all ain't got that price increase. Y'all still didn't walk the old increase at $100. You got $10 more on that too, sugar, and they gonna be taking that up. They get oil from Russia. BP, which is British Petroleum, was also a part of it too. Most people don't know, America don't control nothing. We get our oil from everybody else. British Petroleum, that's who America get their oil from, and the government, U.S. government. That's amazing. You get your oil from somebody else, a foreign country, that you might wind up having to fight again. They fought them before in the Revolutionary War. That's who controlled the oil. That's who has the contract for America for getting oil, British Petroleum, who also was 20% owner of Russian oil. So all these people play you, man, America ain't got nothing. I don't know how it worked though, man, but I don't know, these white folk managed to con everybody. I don't know why people are so scared of them. Russia had everybody punked out. They had me punked. You know they got me, you know what happened? That white boy from Russia, from that movie. That white boy had all that stuff on his chest. He wrote, man, Dunn Lofton, what's his name? Lofton Dunn. Man, that joke was so cut up, he running. Hey, that joke was running faster than a $6 man. Picking up stuff, machine can't register the number. Man, get here, he done killed a nigga. They let him kill a nigga now, Justin. I'm still pissed about Apollo getting beat. Talking about throwing the towel, I throw the towel. Man, my face look like, give me that mirror. Man, give me that towel with him. Man, done tore my face up in here. That man hit me, bounce across the ring. You need me to tell you? Apparently, I'm unconscious. Even though my feet that ain't holler and told you, don't throw the toe. Man, please. Once you start talking like it's time to end it. Got you trying how you doing? Don't go to market. Man, I'm done. I'm walking out the room. I'm doing like how old Bob they said. Man, open that ring, man, walk on to the straight to the dresser. I'm not finna say it. You ain't got to throw. I know how to leave on my own. I ain't used to blaming nobody else. Ain't it right? Every time that man hit you, he knocking stuff loose in your body. Man, get out of that ring, man. Let them folks talk. Y'all remember that fella quit that match? Y'all seen the video when the Joker quit it? How many folks still talking about him? They'll get over it. I'm just out here, man, got that ring. They hit the ring with the man. That man here killing 10 people. That man looking thinking, man, I ain't got time to get beat all them 12 up in their play. Man, these folks gonna go out here and drink and party. And these folks gonna have videos of me, newspaper clipping. I all twisted. Nah, I'm finna go. I ain't gonna let them do it. Get out there, rope, and leave. He ain't lose no respect from me. He'd have lost respect me. He'd have stayed there and got tore out the frame. Be like, if you knew that was coming, you should have left. So this whole thing, nigga, Russia done got him, man. Russia, you know what? I almost want to fight Putin. I said almost. That's a different, almost somebody went there. Yeah, Smith said he want to fight to quit lying. Almost. You know you have them feeling you change. I'm still thinking on it. Man, tank done broke down, stuff ain't running. All of it. Man, he got grenade laying on the ground, won't him explode. I said he must have got them from Poland. I said, probably Polish. Polish good for that stuff. They said that's how Hitler beat him. He fought Poland too. They said that what he did was the Poland were throwing, Polish people, they were throwing grenades over there. Said the Germans pick them up, pull the pins out of them and throw them back at them. Yeah. I know one thing, the little I do know about the Polish, if I'm in need and I'm hurting, I definitely ain't going over there. Nowhere, if you consider you the dumbest people they got, that's probably, I'm not gonna go there. Because I don't think a whole lot of Europeans do. I was like, who y'all so smart? You gonna call them the dumbest. I think if you had to pick somebody probably the smartest they got out there, probably be the Germans. Probably the Germans. If you had to get somebody you pick out of Europe, gonna be the smartest. I say probably them. Then you gotta look at the Romans, the Italians, because they tricked us. They still got out, listen, they still got 40-something million niggas in America praying to Jesus and Mary. Now that's pretty smart. So you gotta think about it, niggas. You the only folk that pray to somebody that look like somebody that captures you and beats you. You know, there's nowhere in the world I could take a picture. I couldn't go there and beat up everybody in China and then get them a black man and say, this your savior. I couldn't go to Mexico and beat them up, whoop them up real quick and get a picture of me and put up on the wall with my hand like there ain't no nails in it. Look like I want to hang out with Tupac. And the jokers that hang me up and just start praying to me. Nobody else to do that but us. We're the only people, like I said, even the Hispanic, when you see, they make it look kind of Latino-ish. Is that a word? It is now. If it wasn't, I couldn't have said it. You know what I'm saying? Make it like he got some little longeries or something in his hair. Y'all know how they do, they put, see, they Jesus, they at least wear his hair. Our Jesus needs States Afro. Why niggas don't use States Afro? I'm just curious. What's wrong with us? Man, that was y'all remember States Afro? Man, you had to have that stuff. I'm gonna tell you something else though. I'm gonna say this folks don't believe in it. Quiet as it kept. How many of y'all used States Afro before? All right, now you want to tell the truth. How many of y'all remember tasting it? Cause you spray it, someone gonna hit your lip. It get in your mouth. How many of y'all try to make it a male cool? I know y'all niggas in there drunk some. Don't try to leave your hand out all cool, man. Go toss them. Hold on, I done tasted it. You done taste. You sprayed it. When it come across, you taste it. Y'all remember States Afro? Man, that was a national nigga hair grease. Man, we went from Afro. You remember States Afro? You had a state. You don't remember tasting it? Tell the truth, mama. Rudy! It's been a long time. I remember tasting it though. It's like because the way you spray it. Well, you got to water the hell right. That thing make the noise with it, man. They got. That's how you know you be like, you're gonna spray. You got to come back and hit again. Now you ready. Ain't that right? Man, your hair had a little water, look like the dew of the morning in your hair. I'm telling you what, when your curl got bad, that thing looked ugly. Boy, when that curl was getting ready to go out, ooh, that thing looked terrible. You had to go get your curl redone. Now, how many of you had the one at the kit, the curly kit? Yeah, I did that one time. I went straight. She did. My mom stayed up all night and did it. She read the instruction. Then that morning, she felt she gave them out, went straight to the barber shop and cut it off. We stayed up all night. She read the instruction and then roll it, and read the instruction, roll it. We agreed. We looked at each other. Yeah, she said, he gone to the barber shop. Yeah. Mama didn't want a butt. She didn't want a butt looking bad. Yeah, I used to keep that thing cut. I'm like, now, the style like this stuff now, where you don't cut your hair, you don't care. Man, y'all guys could have made it back then. wrinkle. It don't matter. No, man. It was all about image. Everything with image now. Like kids don't care how your shoe dirty. Especially with white man, I'm telling you, I had to have a toothbrush. I get me a cup of warm water. I put a little comment in there. Listen, you hit that comment, I hit that, you just light break. And you don't take that pen out. You hit it, and you get that top while you say, them things like they red again, like they almost go back in the bar, except for the toe crinkle. Now I ain't wearing y'all niggas wear shoes. Y'all be walking like this here when you don't be. I'm not buying no shoes. See if I can. I don't wear no shoes. I got no time for that. Yeah, put them. Where them shoes at? Y'all want to have y'all own service? What you put in your? You from Alabama? Where you got be? Yeah, just a little bit. Where you got bleach from in Alabama? And y'all had bleach down that nigga was using on their skin trying to get over the border to Georgia. But yeah, you had to put just a little bit. Like y'all, these cats they'll pour the whole thing of bleach in them and a smidgen of comment. Man, them shoes be eating up while y'all wearing them. Walking down the street, shoes just disappearing. But I'm saying back then we had image ironing, clean shoes. They had white shoes, they had to be clean. When folks seen you that cup, you had to have them. You had to have the crease in your pants. Your shirt gotta be ironed, gotta be named, and you got to have your hair cut like now. I don't know, man. Everything just. I tell you, man, it just stinks to high heel. You know, so I seen bus down. We were coming back, me and Darren and Jay. He just stood on the street, just twisting his head. I said, "Look at a retard." He on the phone talk. He standing in front of the store, just twisting his head. I said, "A retard." I said, "He ain't gonna get nothing." But I started running and said, "Son, you a failure. You supposed to go do this something. You on the street. He on the street on the phone just talking. He don't even, he standing in front of the store just sitting there twisting his head. I'm gonna tell you something, you're a failure. I already know you ain't gonna make nothing out yourself. You're gonna be the same outside spread every time you at work for food. And you come in work and you would tighten up your hair. Then we see another line with a sign. She said, I have 3 kids at home. So I read her sign. I said, by the time I read that sign, you could be somewhere working, getting a paycheck to feed them kids. You have too much information on your poster. Folks driving. I'm not finna hit no brake. And, how many kids you got? Make it simple. One guy had one, he said, I just want to smoke crack. I ain't lying. You can respect them signs that he had on there. He said he ain't lying, he said he just want to smoke crack. I mean, I still ain't gonna give him no money, but at least you're honest. I'm not moved by all that work for food stuff. That stuff don't move me. I work, what you think I'm working for? That's right. I'm working for food and shelter. Yeah. Isn't that right? Folks, wake up the more time. Them signs used to move you years ago. Niggas ain't move no more. That's just don't move us no more. Y'all remember that you see folks that call you say, man, let me get something. I'm a veteran. Like, man, that don't move me. Go to the VA. If you're a veteran, you ain't got to be on the side. Don't let me tell you something. The veteran got too much help. I ain't saying, when I say too, they don't get enough for what they've done. But ain't nowhere in the world no veteran got no been on no street begging for no money. Especially talking about you need now. You can go straight to that VA and lay down and just lock. Every time they say you will, just fall again on the floor and they just put you back in the line. You can get about a week and a half till they put you on a straitjacket. I got veterans in here. Can y'all not, if you were home, to go down to the VA hospital? I know, but you know, these folks will sit out here and try to shake folk down the street time. I'm a veteran. I did it. I don't believe none of that stuff. Where your card at? I don't believe none of that stuff. These folks just beat. How many of y'all been getting home to people money? Y'all say, don't tell the truth. Okay, well, just tell a lie anyway. Huh? They say they're hungry. They say they're hungry. Y'all feed somebody hungry. But I'm going to buy you something. You ain't getting no cash now. Now, you look at the wrong stuff on that menu, you not getting that either. I'll let them know, I'm going to buy you something. I can assure you where you need to stay. Come on this side. When you start that food you want to, you think I can get dessert. Do my face look like it thinking about getting you a dessert? I'm thinking I should have kept going and let somebody else came here. No, I don't play that stuff. Man, hey, man, you buy me a bill? No, not at all. Y'all ain't the folks ask y'all that, buy them a bill? You say, where you been? Why he bet the reason for me out here to buy him a bill? You bet the mall? What mall you bet? The mall or the liquor store? They say about that folk be asking to buy him a bill. And they watching him now. Hey, where you been? Where the folk asking to buy him a bill? Is that where? Oh, someone said check the parent, isn't that right? Where the mama be at, isn't that right? Where you be at where folks be asking you to buy them a bill? I'm just, I hear nothing. That's what she gonna try to tell them. So I gotta talk to him later. It take all kind to make the world go round. Y'all ought to change. But anyway, this is what I tell y'all. Make smart moves right now. I'm not buying this stuff that they're showing us because I'm out here. And when you out here, don't be stupid. There's no way you disrupt two countries and they can't do banking, financing, and you block them out of the economy. You boycott their oil, and you telling me crypto's moving is making money. Get what y'all can get and get ready to run from them. That ain't gonna crash again. They just gotta get people. It was doing terrible just before this. We were looking for worse. It's moving up. It makes no sense. What's going on? What's new? Do y'all understand? It's like you took Russia out. You took some out the food chain. You took a major competitor out of the food chain. There is no way it makes sense. Then Ukraine can't do any business. That's two people out of the food chain. And you telling me something's moving up. Don't make sense. But that show you they control this when they want. They need people to feel like, let me say, S&P to down. All of them were down last night. They got to make something. Russia can't even trade. They closed their, anybody know if they open their market back up? They shut their stock market down. So you listen, do y'all know how many people trade off of Russia? Trade off of Europe, trade off of Asia, trade off of America? They are completely shut down. Okay. Y'all keep trusting these people. Don't believe these people. Use your own head. Does it make sense? We were doing worse before the war. So when things get better from a war? Things get worse. Do y'all know what's the economic impact when this is all? Listen, right now we are in such an early stage of the real damage. Once they're done, do y'all know how many countries are gonna have to go back? First of all, you got what? 1 million plus people displaced. Let me see what these people got. They automatically got jobs. They gotta have somewhere to stay. Who's paying for this? They gotta have food and medical. Who's paying for this? Then you gotta cycle them into a work system, or you gotta start giving these people checks off the rip till they can get situated. These people gotta have food and clothes and baby formula. Do y'all know what kind of impact there's gonna be? Someone's gotta furnish these people to get them going. Then you gotta go back and rebuild the country. Not to mention the Russians, because you just blocked them from flying out or flying in. You just blocked all ships and supplies coming in. Now after they get through and they starve your people down, who y'all think got to go back and fix that country and put those people back in to play? Hello? See, this is what people don't know. People, American people, you know, citizens anyway, they're not, you citizens for a reason because you really don't know nothing. That's why you hesitate before you get involved. Because your real cost ain't your initial cost. Your real cost is the after effect. Why y'all think they got out of Afghanistan too? It's too expensive. These people went in with see, when you're looking at a pen and you got a pen and a paper, everything's simple. You just sitting there thinking. There's always things you didn't anticipate, just like he did. Why y'all think he had a 40-mile convoy to come through now? You could have came with your 40-mile convoy the first time because you didn't anticipate these people to keep fighting you like this. You didn't anticipate that your soldiers were going to be laying out here on the ground dead. Your grenades weren't going to explode. Your truck, he had trucks that broke down and ain't making it. This man on a 40-mile convoy, they ain't got there yet. Run out of gas, they're so stupid. That's how dumb they are. You run out of here, your tank on E, and you going 40 miles. You can't be serious. So now where your real money gonna come in is after this over, to clean up. All those unexploded grenades and other stuff, contractor come and get this stuff, and they finna charge you bukus. You finna come back and rebuild this stuff, buku. Not to mention them, you reestablish the place. What's the name of it gonna be? It might be Ukraine, but they might have to get a whole nother declaration. You don't know what's gonna happen. Independent, just like with Russia, they're eventually gonna have to move Putin out the way. There's no way out of this. He done lost that seat. You gotta force him out. He said a bad word. You can't ever say you're gonna go nuclear. See, everybody with nukes got agreement. You don't talk like that. The only reason you got them and you don't let other people get them because you say they're irresponsible. They'll say something stupid and they'll say they're gonna nuke somebody. Why y'all think they tell you Iran can't get one? Why y'all think they fight North Korea? They with North Korea because they're saying they're irresponsible. If you get one, you so stupid, you'll wind up launching it. And guess what he say? We're on high nuclear alert. And our strike in Europe. He can't keep that seat. They got to get him out of this. They're figuring you got to starve him out. Well, they got to do nothing. You got to starve his people till his people will kill him. That's all you do. You make his own people drive him out. That's your deterrent. Let me tell you how they do psychological warfare. Y'all didn't hear what they said what's wrong with Putin? They say he got COVID. Y'all ain't heard it. You know what the whole deal with that is? You want to piss him off and make him do something stupid. Y'all ain't heard that. They say he got COVID. They said that COVID is messing with his mind. He's mentally ill right now. See, now listen, they are purposely doing this because now he going to miscalculate. You know what a world leader thinking? I don't believe they said no, John. I ain't got no COVID. I'm going to show the people ain't got COVID. Now I know you stupid. You move when I say something, and I know you hear me. They're going to work him. This is all psychological right now. You're going to be them psychological. When he start looking at his people, listen, his people already done cleared them shelves in now. Where we going to get some more supply from? Can't nothing fly in and nothing fly from Russia. Which means you ain't getting no shipping supply. It's just a matter of time. You know what's finna happen? Your people finna start hurting. Your own people gonna kill you. Don't y'all know that's how they got Mussolini out there with Italy? They did his own people kill him. What y'all think they did with Saddam? See, y'all, let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all don't want to fight white people till you talk to me. Stay where you at. You don't want to get in the arena because you playing with some people. You're going to, listen, you can't have feelings and emotion when you're dealing with these people. You can't have them because they're going to work you. When you play with these people, they'll look like they care about family. They care about all this stuff. They don't care about nothing. All that strapping a bomb on is because there's nobody that strap a bomb on that don't have a religious belief. They're only strapping on because their belief is if I blow up somebody with me, I'll go to heaven. They got people blow you up. And you know what? They don't give a damn about heaven. Those kind of people hard to beat. Yep. They thinking those folk with them vests hard to beat. They not hard. I know what you believe. Yep. You got fears and you got phobia. That white man ain't got one. Nope. You'll lose every time. Because you gotta think, you gotta hesitate, and you gotta wait. He don't have to do none of that. He don't care about his own family. He don't care about nobody. This man here, listen. He's heartless. He don't care. Listen, a baby dead, a mama dead, a daddy dead, a teenager dead, an old person dead, an old woman. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the only thing they care about is what they can get out of it. When this whole thing get finished, America will have the biggest piece of pie of Ukraine. They'll put a base there. Because it's an investment. They just agreed to give up $350 more million. They'll be able to give these people about $2 billion. How you gonna get that money back? Unless I can put a base there. Now I put a base there, then I gotta bring in contractors. My contractor gonna get me my money. My contractor coming in, they drilling. You ain't gonna know what they drilling for boogers. They drilling for oil that can wrap around the planet 2 times. That's how I'm gonna get my $2 billion back with interest. And I got some documents I'm gonna need you to sign. Well, I'm gonna get this 100-year land lease for their property. Ask Cuba how it work out. That's why Fidel Castro was so pissed with them. Okay, you look at the deal you got. You got a deal to sign, a 100-year lease. That's why we over there, Guantanamo Bay, they can't get rid of them. See, these white people smart. When they get you out, they overturn your government, they hit them. They get a base there so I can lock you down. They can keep tabs on you. See, we beat Germany. Before Hitler was there, what? We had a military base on Germany. How we get a military base after we kill Hitler? Lock them in every time. That's part of the game. See, these people here, it's all psychological for anything. See, we move attitude, we got other stuff that move. These white people here sit down, have a cup of tea, whatever, and blow your brains out. Business is you. You got to get mad. You got to get upset. You got to, they just do it. You got too much going on. That's why, look, black people, we too emotional. You destruct them, but you hurt yourself more than you ever get anything accomplished. Nobody, you don't know how to use and channel your emotion when you get something done. See, things work out for them, they'll push for it. They know it too. You got to pacify them. You got to calm them down. Because he know too. Listen, these two white boys, it really U.S. and him. The NATO just flunkies. They just flunk it. They just follow along. They all puppet led. They ain't got no brain in their head. Europe ain't got a brain. It's not one brain over there. You think I'm gonna sit here and let you talk? You gonna sit and tell me we the superpower of the world. We the greatest country in the world. I'm in the world too. So what what that made me? And everybody, I'm gonna let you tell that in my face. We sitting here, control every one of all them puppets. All them puppets. How many of y'all ain't been out the country? Shoot, man, you out the country. These folks know American. Them folks, you American? They already know you American. They already know. These folks, you be like, man, we ain't shift. I don't know what you done heard. We ain't shift. Ain't nothing going on over there. Listen, they hate us. Them folks hate us. I don't know. They're like, oh man, America, yeah. They don't give us nothing. I don't know what lies you done heard. We suffering. Y'all all right? But they do the same thing. They pump people out too, make people think they better than what they were. Just like they did when they went to Afghanistan. What Afghanistan showed them? Time to go in it. Consistency, 20 years. Persistent. Why y'all think the Ukraine, I'm telling you what, I really ain't liking Ukraine voice though. I keep hearing stuff they keep saying in their mouth. I'm trying to figure out what they think about us. They keep saying, Ukraine greatest in Ukraine, Ukraine. I said, ho, nigga. Y'all ain't mad at us, huh? Cause y'all said a lot of stuff ahead of getting whooped all up now. You getting outside help now. I ain't like you whooping these folks up with your own stuff now. Ukraine strong. Ukraine, ho. I didn't even start. I didn't go and talk. Where your president at? What's all that? What's all that for, Claude? I don't know what's all of that. I'm just saying. I'm hearing a lot of stuff now. I don't know about y'all. I don't hear about that. Ukraine very strong. Ukraine. I'm talking. So ain't nobody talk to us? See, nigga, don't none this out. Don't none this out. I'm looking, cause what they say about us? They the great, they the stronger. You getting outside help. Didn't nobody help us when we had to fight these people. Who helped us when we killed them in here? Who helped us when we sat here and had the country? We the one helped unite the country under one flag. Yeah, that's right. And now both flags hate us. Shoot, man, we got here and these bastards couldn't get together. You had the Confederate flag one end, American flag the other end, couldn't get them together. We had to come here and whoop them up. White folk couldn't be white folk, they need us. I guarantee you go there and look on that ground, it's more niggas than anything on there in that cold weather. No niggas get cold. Man, it's real cold. You done there bust a kid. You don't even want to pull it out and pee. Too cold to be playing around out here. Y'all don't want to hear about that though, do you? It's the truth. See, you see how they pumping them up all around the world, folk clapping for them. They getting blowed up now. They getting where they clapping. Keep going, folk. Listen, they got white from here landing over there, going. They got vets. Y'all don't know special op agent folk done jumped over here, done went in there, go to help and fight. Y'all don't know no folk going to help and fight them. Where these people been when Sandra Bland got home? We could have used y'all when George Floyd was down there telling he couldn't breathe. Yeah, nobody talk. You know they keep talking about he shot something around. He killed somebody around a kids' cancer hospital, and that's supposed to move me. You know what I mean? Our kids got killed and got cancer. I'm just being honest. Some stuff just kind of bothers me when I hear it. I'm just saying, we feeling everybody. Ukraine getting the love of the world. I can't get none of this stuff. I got Brazil ready to go to war. Well, they ready to go support Russia. He's so dumb. I don't know what they're doing. Brazil got more niggas than anybody around the world. They ain't got no business doing nothing. They need to be talked to us. They need to be talked. That's just being honest. This just don't. I'm bothered by certain things that happen, and I got a right to be bothered. How do we make it about us? It's always gonna be about us, cause we the most disrespected. We the most unappreciated people. Ain't that right? And they gonna holler we never satisfied, cause nobody never gave us satisfaction. Don't try to play like black people just walk around unhappy. Oh, they just want, black people want to collect, black people want to live. Yeah, that's right. Black people want to eat, black people want cars and houses, and they want their kids to be well. Yep. What white folk want? Same thing. I don't know the problem. Until we get it, we always going to be this happy. Get pleased. Well, we got to stay like that. We're not going to be satisfied until we get what's due to us. We need our respect. I told why these folks fighting all of them? Let them send everybody here, and all the black people stand up and say, that's it. Yeah. So y'all ain't seen no fight. Whatever Ukraine, tell that romper room. That romper room. We ain't taking them all our kids. We have to demand that our people stop being unjustly killed. It better say it with everybody armed. People respect it. But I tell a man holding a gun, he tell you something. You ain't sitting there telling him, oh, nigga, you blow. You saying, oh, okay. Oh, I see your point. It makes sense to me. Nigga, you thinking this can go bad. I'm just telling you, we to that point. Nobody listening to us. No one is listening to us, okay? Our kids, listen, they are taking women of color every day. Y'all been kidnapped, Snot Street. This is not a special on the news. You can go on YouTube and look it up and see it. But how many people going on YouTube looking at how many black women being snatched out? This every day. Do y'all know this? Missing in droves. Black women being kidnapped, missing, not found dead in sewer. You are missing. Nobody talking about it. Now, on the same time, our kids are constantly being incarcerated. On the same time, our black men are being incarcerated. Now you kidnapping our women. Sweetie, this is called extermination. That's everybody. If you are locking up, you're taking our kids. Then you sit here and you locking up our men and you're kidnapping our women. Where are you leaving us? If you don't plan a defense, you're not going to have one. They say, oh, he's telling the people. I'm not telling the people now. I'm telling the people I'm not going to sit around and just let nobody kill me. That don't make sense. I don't need nobody paper to tell me I got no right to live. You didn't give me life and you can't take it without a fight. That's right. And you're not taking no women from us in our face, and we know this. That this should have been stopped. This should have been. Let me tell you what Russia did. Do y'all know before all that happened, Russia won't let white people? Russia, what color is Russia? White. Russia will not let white people in America adopt their kids. Done. Off the table. Off the table. Off the table. Too many of their kids have been played with and molested. They done found it. Listen, off the table. You can't adopt our kids. Every time you look around, who got our kids? It ain't us. Madonna got them. And she decided to put on Twitter one time. Somebody snapped a picture. She had both of them holding her feet with her foot in their chest, talking about these my niggas. Man, it was a joke. First, they went on the people joke, do what they want to do. That's fine. These kids. These are kids. This shouldn't have never happened. Because you playing with kids, you dealing with kid minds, kids' rationale. But they do it all the time. Angelina Jolie, her and Brad go to Africa. They say it's easy to get them over there. Don't have Africa need their behind whoop. Let me and my wife jump off a plane and go to China. Let me come to get these Chinese kids. They'll start there, what you come to get? So you need to go to Africa is that way. Everybody finna let me and my wife get our monkey behind off no ship, off no plane, so we finna grab no foreign kids. Africa, how many black people go to Africa to adopt them kids? I done seen some of them kids. I'm not adopting them. I ain't lying. I'll give you that 50 cents a day. I ain't taking you home. I ain't lying. I done seen ugly, white, black, everybody. I done seen something. Listen. I said, you got change. I guarantee that I'll break you off for the week right now. But you ain't finna go nowhere. I ain't taking you home. I ain't taking everybody home with me. That's just being honest. Stuff looking funny in my eye. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what y'all gotta do. Y'all ain't gotta be telling no lies. Y'all hear me? Everybody don't look pleasing to the eye. That's a reason why. But don't mean ain't gonna help nobody. But you ain't going home. I ain't been popping in the middle of the night over there in the refrigerator and that light hit you like a booger wolf. No, sir. I go home to rest. Isn't that right? Take my side, lay them on the ground, put a flat light on their face, and Batman seeing it coming up. No. Leave them where they at. But you know how ugly your kid is? You put a flat light on their face, hang my side, and that thing no Batman pull up in that car. All right, I'm trying to tell you. They don't believe it until they do it. Some of y'all take your kid home, lay them on the ground, and see what happens. They say, oh, I just, man, I ain't taking everybody with me. Listen, let me tell you something. You ain't got to take in everybody because they're your people now. You help folks do that. That don't change how folks look. Folk act like, oh, he said somebody ugly, he ain't genuine. I ain't genuine. Folk know folk, I ask her how they look. Ah, don't say that. How they look? You don't have, I ask you a question. So you don't want to say, why you don't want to say? Now, Tony Smith goes, I got to burn because I said it. You think it and you say it. Do that make sense? You think what I say, I'm going to burn, you say it. Folks, they try to train you in that. That's why you don't have a free thought. Because everything you get programmed from them. Yeah, it is. It ain't about your looks anyway. Ain't about make themselves. But you ain't got to be naturally ugly either. Don't wash your face, comb your hair. Try to make somebody say, hey, beard, I need some beards. What that little stuff you put on? Beard balm or something? You got some beard balm? Don't do that, my mama. Just come up, mama spit. Y'all remember that finger? Any of y'all remember that finger? That thing come at you just zooming in. Hold on for a minute. Ma, you ain't never had no mama spit. She don't know do this, Sandra. Sandra, every mother do that. Let me see your thumb. Do like that. She guilty. Show me that thumb. Yeah! Daddy, you that? You know that? Possibly, yeah, there you go. Daddy spit. You remember that? Everybody, but you know, it be the night. You don't know when you're a kid. Is you supposed, I mean, probably, you be like, hold on, you stop and say, let me call Child Protective Service before we move further. Y'all remember that? Man, you have something on your eye? Come on, come. But hit that thing right, but you don't know till you get older. Somebody can go to prison for that. Man, that mama mess around and miss and hit your eyeball, man, you be blind as a bullet bat. You know, put your eye, not from the nail, from the spit. These new mothers, y'all don't do it now. Yeah. And you don't want to know the truth, do you? No, he said no. How many of y'all kids don't want to know the truth? Raise your hand up. How many of y'all don't want to know y'all done had mama spit? Raise your hand. You don't want to know. That's how you do it. All right, y'all just, how many of y'all don't want to know? All right, y'all just look at me. No, just look at me. Look at me. Y'all look at me. How many of them got mama spit? Don't look around. Turn around this way. Huh? All right, that's good. What I'm saying. Yeah, that's good. Just keep going like you're going. Y'all good. All right, we're going to try to move forward. But my end and aim is not to hate, because we don't hate people. We just hate situations. I know it might seem like it, people try to make it like I'm going to hate people. I am a racist. I do believe there's one superior race, and I'll be honest, it's not the color, it's the Yahudim. I'm a pure 100,000% racist. I don't believe there's no people greater than the Yahudim. I'm a racist. I believe the Yahudim is superior to any other nation. I believe that, 100%. 100%. And it don't consist of everybody dark-skinned. I used to, well, I heard people teach that. I don't know if I ever bought solely into it, that it's just all of us, but we've always been mixed with other people because there's other people looking for truth. We ain't the only people. We found there's other people too, and they're of other ethnicity, and we have to be open-minded to that. That's how that's gonna build. You know who beat us out? Everybody, the homosexual agenda, because it don't consist of one color. It consists of many. Y'all know that? Because out of every race, we got folk want to be locked up in that behavior. Don't y'all know out of every one of these nations, it's people that desire to be saved, and all of people gonna have to come together. White, black, Asian, Hispanic, whatever the nationality, ethnicity is, Caribbean, whatever, everybody got to come to that one knowledge. Y'all will see it, gonna have to come. Y'all have to be open-minded. If you hadn't been, it's some folks, I know they believe, because you come out, y'all listen to that old bull junk, talking about, yeah, just the black people. And the problem with your black people, you don't know where you come from. Isn't that right? A lot of them ain't never Hittites. Isn't that right? It is. A whole lot of these people color. They'll be surprised. They would have checked. I go in there and take mama spit from out their mouth and put that thing on one of them little test tubes and check it out and send it back here and show you who your daddy is. You know, who your mama and them is. Then you understand why it's so important to realize this whole thing coming in by Amunah. And I'm glad, 'cause I don't know what you'll pull up if you pull mine up. I know my mama people, they something. Y'all got here in the 1700s. I seen a picture of the 1800s. Them some black crunchy nigga, boy. I seen them, they so dark. I thought they were the paper. I didn't know they were that dark like that. We got some crunchy, you got some crunchy people, you know. Don't try to hold out like that. Everybody got some folks. Them some crunchy people. Ain't that right? Old midnighters. Some folks get them. My dad, I got to find out my dad's side of his family. Cause I don't know them. My dad said he went to a reunion, he seen them. When he said, Phew. That's what he said. Woo! He said, but I'm some ugly niggas. He said, he did. He said, man, he said, his old brother, he told him. He told him. He said, man, first time I seen my mom, he said, man, I didn't know y'all that ugly. He let him know. Yeah, mine said he told him. He said, woo, y'all ugly. My dad just closed his eyes. I said, woo, they must have been ugly. We ain't never seen him either. When he seen him, I guess he said, that's enough. That's a tear that boy up I see him. Y'all, how many of y'all know y'all got some ugly folks in y'all family? Folks be like, yeah, I ain't be running. Yeah, everybody look at who. Let's stop all this lying now. At least get me dead drunk. And I don't tell you lie. Hello? Get them a half a point for this week coming up. Team 6, 7? 7, yeah, they got a half start for this week. Who? No. Y'all with the kingdom? No. The team 7. Team 7 start off with half a point. See, y'all got to learn how to get in the spirit. Yes, ma'am. Are y'all honest? Maya, are y'all honest? Huh? Give them a half a point for Maya for telling they're not honest. See that? They look, they're going to shake out. They're going to fight Maya. Like, what you mean we ain't honest? Maya said, we ain't honest. They're like, what? I said, give them half a point. They tell me, good job. Boy, these jokers chick. I don't watch all y'all. Y'all some dangerous people. All right, we're going to try to get ready to move forward, talk to y'all a little bit. Y'all all right? All right, come on, we get ready to roll. Let's try to get out of here. All right, give me a sound of Kartosa Rock, please, kind sirs. I feel like I missed something. All right. Most High Kudashab in the Shem of Yahushua Mashiach, I do for all you done and granted unto us, for the Rekam, Kasid, which are the grace and the favor that you granted us through Yahushua Mashiach, which is your anointed one. Asking you, which is Palau, that you will baraka us, we bestow a gift upon us and grant us the Ruach HaKadosh. Lamed us, which is to instruct and show us. Baraka us and let your pioneer upon us and be our encampment, and let it be our protection, which is your face and your presence, and be our innkeeping, and fill our lives, which are our hearts, with your ahab, which is your affection. For we are Yakra by your Shem, called by your name, Yahuwah Elohim, through Yahushua Mashiach. Barak us according to the Barif Yushaban and to the Abba, which is the covenant that you vowed to the fathers. Search us and see if there be any Rasha Darak, which are any evil ways. Cast it from, from us and lead us in the Arak everlasting. Let the debar of our paw and the words of our mouth be acceptable in your own. Asking you to baraka out of town as it be done the Kun. Baraka those that's a Palau form and with them that support your Dabarim in every Malkun. Baraka those behind prison walls, bereaved. Those on war-stricken country, those on the edge of despair, midst of doubt, storm, flood, fire, droughts, whatever the situation, circumstance, we commit them to your trust. We yakra upon your Shem for no other help we know. We seek you and you alone for understanding and for Yahshua, which is salvation. Again, without you, we can do nothing. And as we prepare to move further, we palau, in which we ask that you take full control, that you get the tahalim, the praise, the kabod, the glory, and the kabod, the honor, in the Shem, which is the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. Let us all say, Amen. Excuse me. Yeah, we turn that heat off now. Y'all done came in here and nigga. Y'all done shined up, turned the heat up in him. I'm gonna shine. I'm gonna shine. They don't know nothing about that. I'm gonna shine. All right, 15-4. All right, we just gotta let it break the monotony, then we're gonna cut it back down, whatever. All All right, Romans 15:4. And we're using Beth Ha Mashiach. Listen.
For whatever Nikatab before,
For whatever was written before,
Nikatab for our lamed,
was written to teach us.
that we through endurance
That's right, going through without giving away.
in the Kum of the Ketuvim
That's right, we're looking to receive something. Listen.
might have tikva.
That's right, of the writings. Remember how we get the patience, which is the enduring. Remember how we get the prize. It's because we got to look at the writings. That's what gives us our connection. Let me say something. Let me see what Beth 1:1 says. Let's see. They call it 2 Peter. I try to be mindful. Y'all had some questions y'all supposed to be answering then. They call it 2 Peter. His name is Kof. 1:1. Let's see, that's what I want. We'll see. What you had, 18? Wow. That's Jahid. We had some young. Austin told him. Let's see. All right, listen.
Shimon Kuf, a Abad and a Shalak of Yahushua HaMashiach, to them that have obtained like precious Amunah with us through the Sadiq of Elohim and our Yahushua HaMashiach.
You see, they told us have obtained the precious Amunah. Let's see what the word precious means from dictionary. Please. Uh-oh, I feel it's gonna come up. We definitely ain't talking about her. So it's used as a term of address for a beloved person, of an object, substance, or resource of great value, not to be wasted or treated carelessly. That makes sense. Precious works of art. I wouldn't definitely use it. Y'all hear this? It's of an object or substance, okay? Or a resource of great value, not to be wasted or treated carelessly. Okay, here. This is your question. Based off of this, of an object, substance, or resource of great value. Who's going to answer this question? Because that's as far as I'm going to go with it. 2 is going to answer it. 1 is going to answer it. Okay. Not to be wasted or treated carelessly. We want to look at it, or it's used as a term of endearment for a beloved person. Which definition we going to go with for what we're reading? Hand. Who going to tell me? I heard one person. Which y'all going to go with? How about my young people? Which one of these definitions? Let's see. Y'all remember this? Of an object, substance, or resource of great value, not to be wasted or treated carelessly. Okay? Used as a term of address, mean how you speak to someone for a beloved person. Don't be frightened, my precious. You heard him say, my precious. This was one of them witch stories where they finna get you to get in the oven. When you told somebody, don't be frightened, my precious. You won't even say my precious, you just say precious. You're gonna say that. That's that witch and goblin talking. So which one are we you for what we were reading? How many hands for the second one? 1. How many hands for the second one? 1, 2. How many hands for the first one? Okay, Junior and Alex, y'all stay away from each other because y'all both thought this one. So some kind of way y'all brainwave is leaking out over to the other one. It's messing up. So I want y'all to start Jeff, send me some aluminum foil. Block some of this. No, there's something going on here. I just need a little bit, not just to put around their ears. No, that's good. But that's fine. So that's what we look at, object, substance, or resource? Which one are we going to use, my young people? Which one are we going to say? Amunah. Object, substance, or resource? Which one? Resource. Agree? You agree, Alex? You agree? He shook his head. You agree? Which one y'all saying? Object, substance, or resource? Alex and Junior said resource. What y'all saying? Resource? Resource? Object? Which one? Good answer. Y'all got an answer? There's 3 choices. Which would you say? Object, substance, or resource? How about the rest of y'all? All right. Substance. That's y'all next question. All right. That's as much as I get. How many people gonna answer the second question? How many people gonna answer the second one? All right, team 3 gonna answer. That's it. It's not hard. All right, let's see. Listen. Shimon Kaf a Abad, which is a service of Yahushua, the Mashiach, the anointed one, and his Shalak, sent one, to them, those that have obtained the precious Amunah, the precious resource. No, this is going to be substance. As that is to us by the Siddiq of our Elohim and our Yasha. What do you put for Savior? Moshe. Okay, like Moshe. Yahushua the Mashiach. Okay? Let's see the next one. Uh-huh.
Khan and Shalom.
Concede. There you concede. If y'all
Concede.
would, write that in now for the rest. Hold on before you go
Yes,
listen.
sir.
So we'll have it for next time. Put concede. Sometimes we will have Khan concede. Because y'all do know Khan could fall under grace too, and all of them come into favor. He'll use a concede.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Concede and Shalom be multiplied unto you through the of Elohim and of Yahushua our Adon.
So let me ask y'all this. Who's going to get this increase? Multiplied, they're going to get grace. This is greetings. Concede for instead of grace, shalom, instead of, they use the word peace. Increased to you in the knowledge, which is a range of information, of the Elohim and of Yahushua, our Adon, which is our master. Who? No? Say what now? No, asking a question. Somebody being learned. Who we talking about? What you sharpen your pencil? Yeah, I know it. Make sure you put it down there somewhere, be in the trash. Who we talking about? Thank you. Say it louder, please, sir. Who else would he be talking to? White people? Black people? Who are you talking to? He's talking to them that have obtained the light, precious Amunah. So when you look at, you'll be grafted in, but at the same time, this is available to anybody. People tell me, I want to increase in knowledge. I want to increase. Well, the first thing I do is you got to obtain something that's of value. Y'all got something that hadn't been wasted. Y'all got it? That's the problem with it. That's why you have to understand these things when we're reading it, because he started off telling us to those that are of light, precious Amunah. Then we want to find out what was precious. He's talking about something that could be valued, something whether it's a substance or an object, and then he talked about not being wasting. wastely. You know what I'm saying? Being wasted because you like the value of it. It's like sometimes you might, but what you doing, man? That my good stuff be pouring that stuff out like, because it's considered to be precious, not to be wasted. When people get that type of understanding about the debar, the word, get that understanding when it come down to the Amunah, get that understanding to come down to the Ruach HaKodesh, then you learn how to not only just obtain it, you learn how to keep it and preserve it. Y'all got it? And that's what happened a lot of us. You can give it to a lot of us, but you couldn't preserve it. Because you don't know the value of it. You don't know how to use it when it's given to you. There's a lot of stuff you give people they'll throw it away. Cause you know how many people go by and they'll pick up stuff. They say, man, that's a junk person. They said, you know what? I made my money from going through people's junk. Because people threw away a lot of stuff, they didn't realize the value of it. There have been people throw away winning ticket from lotteries. Then they want to sue somebody. I remember somebody found something. They sold something at a garage sale. It wound up being worth a lot of money. They wanted to sue the people for it, but they sold it to them. And they said, no, you can't get it. They were like, we didn't know it was that valuable. It was a art. It was an art where they had I think worth like, it was like some hundreds of thousands of dollars or $1 million. And they was like, I want to get my cut. They're like, you got rid of it. You wasted it. You got rid of it for a small amount and it was worth more. There are people that can look at stuff and see the value of it. Well, that's the same thing we have to be able to do when we hear the debar. The value. We talked about basically your 1 column, your 10 column, your 100 and your 1,000 and million column. For a lot of us, when you get things, you got to start to put things in certain columns so you know where they go at. When it comes down to Amunah, that stability, when it comes down to the debar, you know, the very word that we hear, and the Ruach HaKodesh is the things that seals us and gives our real total connection with him. You got to know what column it goes in, and you can't waste it. Y'all got it? Now, we had a young man before who had received, his father gave him all his wealth, didn't it? And the book declared that he went out and did what? And after he wasted it, what he had to do? Well, no, before that, he looked at how he had to get out of here to scrounge in bed. And when he got so low, he got down and got ready to eat with the swine. That's when he realized the value. We don't want to be those people. We don't want to be those people. Wait until we get down and out, and then you realize you had something, but you wasted it. Because you didn't realize how precious it was. Yes, sir. What is it, who? He said a Christmas. Gotta say it louder. Increase to get more. All increases get more. You ever had something you said, can I get more? You got some food and you might ask for more of it, of a particular one. You ever had that? You ever did that before? That's an increase. They give you more. You get some money. Somebody give you some money. You say, can I have some more? And they give you some more. That's an increase. Well, that's what they're talking about to us. Khan, which Kasid, grace, shalom, peace. He's saying be increased. That you'll get more favor, that you'll get more peace, and it be increased to you. And this is where in the knowledge, which is the information. And that's what we got to look at of Elohim. It ain't just information. It's the information of Elohim and of Yahushua, that's our master. Y'all got it? So we realize how we obtain these things. A lot of times we read things, we key into knowledge. All these things he talking about giving or being increased for people are to those who have the like precious Amunah, which means they resemble, they're same. We talked about likeness before, right? The resemblance, something that's in the physical form you sent out publicly to display. He said, let us make man in our image after our. That's right. So he can be at a public display. He could be shown so people will know. So now what he's saying he have, then this should be something be displayed. People can see we actually obtained it. And when we have, he said, did it be increased? All right, that you get the kasid, that you get the grace, that you get the shalom, the peace. A lot of people say they don't have no peace, they can't get no rest. He said you get, and that it be increased, that it be multiplied, and you're going to get it through the knowledge. A lot of time, while we don't get peace, and a lot of time we don't get tranquility, we don't follow the same thing. And a lot of time, while we don't get the things we need, because one thing, we don't recognize it. We won't actually work and pursue the things that make for it. Y'all got it? Let's see if that's let me see if it's saying a cuff. Cuff is what I want. Cuff. See if it's 3. See if it's first. Aleph, Kaf. See if it's 3, 10. Let me see that's what I want. First Peter they call. Let me see 3 and 10. Let me see. Let me see that what I want. Oh no. Well, No, hold on. Yeah, that's our tape. Let's see what it told us. Make it 9. Let me just see what 9. That look what I want though. Olive, which is first. Cough. Because this is the first letter he wrote. Okay? All right, listen.
Not rendering Rosha for Rosha or railing for railing, but
He used
contrariwise.
He used Ra'ah, because you can actually have an evil Ra'ah. Ra'ah can also be a bad shepherd, but they actually did as Ra'ah. I didn't know a Ra'ah, you can also have a bad one too. You have a good or something, a tube or something, you also have a rosh shepherd. Or railing for railing, but on the contrary, Baraka, because you know that you were called. What did he put up for call? Yakra. Word, because you were called. So it'd be the Yakra to this in order to inherit a. Okay, so now you got to think about it. What's going to keep me from doing to you what you did to me? Except I'm going to receive something. He just told you not to render. Don't give back what somebody gave to you. Y'all got it. What's going to make me not do it? Kids do it. They said, what you hit somebody, he hit, why you hit, she hit me first. You said, the one hit him first, go sit your behind down somewhere. Then he said, don't do railing for railing. But then he told me why. Because in order for me to do it, I'm physical, I'm human, I work that way. If you insult me, I'm going to insult you back unless there's another alternative. In order to inherit so I got to have an understanding why I'm not. You can't just tell me don't do it. It don't make sense. Why you think we a kid, we went against a lot of stuff out because it didn't make sense really. Other than because I told you behind. I know, and that's why I'm going to go against it. Because it's not a rational reason the way we think. How many of that work for because they told us? Don't work for nobody. That's why it made sense for us to get an understanding. So in order for you to obtain, how many people want a Baraka? Well, here's how you get one right here. Not rendering back every time somebody renders something to you. But contrary. So you can inherit one. So then I got to think in my mind, who am I going to find that actually displayed this? Yahushua. Y'all got it? So then we start to consider where we found these behaviors at and actually seeing people actually inherit, right? When he told the Shalakim that were with him, he told them they was going to inherit. He inherited his Malkut. They were going to inherit as well. They were going to be able to sit upon thrones, right? Because they were going to be able to suffer the same things he suffered. That was how they weren't just going to obtain it like we do. People said he died, he paid for our sins, so therefore we don't owe anything. We're not actually contracted to stay to any type of duties or obligation when that's actually going to be contrary. The only way we're going to inherit anything he even inherit or be. Let me see. He got to where he was because what? Suffered. And he moved. I ain't going to suffer nothing, but I'm going to move and I'm going to be right there beside him. This sound equivalent? Alike. Don't make sense, does it? Unless I can mimic the same behavior. Let's remember Bereshit 1. Let us make Anashim, men, and our own, well, it was man, singular, and our, after our, and let him, then he can rule. We try to rule when it ain't been given to us. We trying to mimic when that's not the behavior. Y'all got it? So there are people that went through that showed us how to mimic, even though it came back to hurt them. Just like when we found Yasakal. When Ishmael saw Yasakal, what did he do? That's right, he mimicked. He mimicked the same sound. And that right, started displaying some of the same little behaviors. But it got him thrust out, but he understood about mimicking, right? We also found Yaakov, who did what? Who mimicked, and what did he retain? What did he do? He obtained the Baraka. What folk missed, they said, well, he got it by deception, but he also did the will of the Abba. What did the Abba ask? Make me savory meat, the one I haul. Because I'll eat a lot of things. That don't mean I have the same care for it. Make me what I haul, so I can bestow a Baraka upon you. We got people, like everybody raise their hand. How many of y'all want a Baraka? The works gonna kill you every time. First of all, you need to get like precious Amunah. So now we can start dealing with getting the kasih, getting the shalom, and then getting the increase. We're trying to get increase when you had show the attributes. He ain't just come along just telling about it. You getting increase and you getting these things coming. First of all, you got to mimic, you got to have the same precious Amunah, which means you got to understand the value of it. Y'all got it? In math, they try to teach you value system. Well, the same thing come here. You got to understand the value system so then you know how it's got to be kept. Y'all got it? Okay. Let's see. So it's an order. Let's keep going. All right, listen.
For he that will ahab kai
And do what?
see tube yamin.
How many of y'all love life? How many of y'all want to see some good days? So I want to make sure. Let's see how we're going to do that. Well, that got it, right? You don't need to read nothing else. That's it. Once you don't raise your hand, once you say that, got it. That's it. Holy Ghost. What do you want me to do?
Let him refrain his tongue from Rosha and his lips.
Woo, boy, I can't. So I'm like, it's hard for me to bite my tongue. I sure love life, though. I sure want to see some good time. Like Bill said, so we're going to have a good time. He said, we see you there, we'll have a good time. But see, these are things we typically would miss. See, he said the Ish, who would ahab life, Kai, and see tube yamin, good days. He said, then let him refrain his tongue from Rosha and his lips that they speak.
No guile.
No deceit. Let him turn away from doing wrong and do. Let him seek shalom and. Well, he told you shalom gonna be in you and multiply. How you gonna get that? He just told you you're gonna pursue it. Hello? You're gonna pursue it. When Yahushua was here and the people found out he was in a village and he was healing people, listen, the house was so full nobody could come in, they took the roof off the house. Mm-hmm. That's why we got folk come, you'll take the roof off the house. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why we got it from, take the roof off the house. Because if healing was there, then they had to ensue it, pursue it. See what we do, we sit back and we just wait and allow and look for things to happen. Things don't just happen, you have to put things in motion. I remember when I was a kid, man, Edmund, man, messed me up. White folk come over that door, but hey, you the next public house. I said, why these folk don't knock on our door? We should leave the front door and the screen locked in the day. Man, I was like, that man come, but you know, as a kid, but I was just like, why didn't he just come down the street? Now I had a neighbor across the street, them folk bought them books. We weren't here buying them books. They said, you don't have to do, you can get in for free. You don't have to do nothing. No purchase necessary. No purchase mean you get what? What is like? You ain't purchasing that. Oh, you want a million? I ain't purchasing. You're exactly right. It ain't yours, nigga. That makes no sense. This makes no sense. There has to be something to initiate the win. And that's what you got to look at, obtain the Ruach HaKodesh, attain looking at, I want to get shalom. I want to have this, I want all these things to happen, I want to increase. Well, the first thing we have to do is make sure we have the same thing and they measure up. Did we get answers in for these two questions I asked? I ain't get my answers in. Well, I got answers for them two questions. 3, answer both questions. Who else answered? Okay, just hold them so I can blot them out, huh? Oh, y'all might withdraw it. All right. Well, I'm going to give them a 1 minute countdown. All right, y'all got 1 minute countdown. Which then said somebody challenge y'all. Let me say this. If somebody challenge y'all, y'all can't withdraw. Yes. Find out, baby boy. Let's see who answered. I'm trying to find out. Who? Let's find out who I was going first. They don't know how many points they get yet. Where we at? Y'all got a 1 minute countdown now. Y'all got the 1 minute countdown. And y'all still got to pay attention with it. So y'all can see what he told us what we have to do. For those that would ahab kai and see good tube yamin, let him refrain his tongue from Rosha and his lips that he speak no deceit. Let him turn away from Rosha, doing wrong, and do tube. Let him seek shalom, and that's what we're supposed to do. So that when you talking about ensue, you, they like pursue, you got to stand behind it. You know what we do a lot of time? We just try to look at the one-time attempt versus we got to be constant about it. If you constantly want shalom, you got to constantly be in the seek, being in the pursuit of. Y'all got it? These are things we have to start looking. We got to get out that mind frame that things just come to us and we say, they say good things come to those who what? Yeah, and it depends on what instance. It depends on what instance. Even Daud said, wait on Yahuwah and be of true courage. But you need to be waiting on him according to the writings. You know what I'm saying? And what, just like he told the Shalach now, to tarry in the city of Jerusalem, right? How long? That's what I'm supposed to do. Stay there till I get it. See that right? So I have a time designated for it. Y'all got it? I got a purpose why folks go like, oh no, I'm just kind of waiting, because I'm waiting to be endued with something. I'm waiting on something to happen. Y'all got it? So we got to look at, even when those people were waiting on Yahushua at the first, when they finally realized they need to be there, they had to come right back and take corrective measures, telling them how they were supposed to amon. Isn't that right? Old fools and slow of law. Isn't that right? That you will sit here and hesitate to amon all that the Nabaim have said. Ought not the Mashiach to have suffered these things and to enter into his kabul? And beginning at Mushah, and all the Nabaim, he expounded them, and all of the Kitabim, it's going to make sense for them, right? For what reason? So they can get the light, precious Amunah. Right? How are they going to get it? How are they going to get it? That's right. Let's see it. Romans chapter 10. 10 and 14. So I can answer these questions right quick. These two, y'all got your other ones, I know we'll get to them. Give me 10 and 13. These are things we don't get to talk a lot about. My young people, question on paper, 3 points. First person that got the law. You want me to repeat it? It's the same thing I just said. What did you hear? What did y'all hear me say? Okay. Can you repeat the question? It's the same thing you just said. So that is law, right? All right. 3 points. What happened? Romans 10:13. All right, listen.
For whosoever shall yakra upon the shem of Yahuwah shall be yasher.
Shall be saved. Well, here he's put Yemelet. I gotta be trying. Let's see what this Yemelet. We say Yasha for say. I'm trying to use. I don't know. It's new. Roman. Same. We say Yahuwah. Should have been there done, right? Yeah. Because it's saying the name of the master shall be saved. Got to look it up in the Greek. Y'all referencing it back over. To release or rescue. Shall be rescued. Malat. Malat. Y'all see that? Write it down for that. So it went back to the Abari instead of the Greek. I got you. I ain't got no problem, just want to know. Then when the Greek, it probably put us all over anything. See, delivered. So you say delivered, escape, lay, leap out, let alone, let go, preserve, save, speedily, surely. Okay? Deliver, we put deliver oneself, deliver self, which we know we couldn't deliver ourselves. Well, in the hearing you could. Y'all got it? Malat. What's that? Malat is the word we'll use him for say. Y'all wrote it down in y'all book, so we'll know. Okay, so we go back and y'all hear it. Everybody know what it is. Okay. All right. Verse 14. Listen.
How then shall they yakra on him in whom they have not a mind?
See that's how important it is for us to make sure we believe. Y'all got it? There's no way we can call it, because you got to remember, even when people say you can call on things that you don't believe in, but the problem becomes you won't get the effectiveness. You know what I'm saying? You won't get the effect. Just like we found out with Yasharal when they were crying out, and he heard them, but you have to amend something. Y'all got it? Something there has to be, that gives us more or less our strength, or gives that urgency behind it where he realized that, well, let me see how I put this. So I put the urgency. No, I want to put it that way. It kind of put that extra unction behind it. What we'll call, I told you, I think unction is right of anointing, to where he'll hear us, okay? Because again, we're talking about, we're back over here? Y'all left Romans. Did something happen? I missed something? Okay. And now how shall they call on him, yakra on him, in whom they have not a mind? That makes sense. It don't make sense. And, I mean, well, I don't say, yours will say and, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
And how shall they among in him of whom they have not shama?
They have not heard. That's right. Why would it make sense? How would they believe in him of whom they have not heard his call, his voice? Okay? And
How shall they shama without a kahala?
that's tight. Y'all understand that? Yes. And how shall they call on him in whom they have not amon? And how shall they amon for believe in him of whom they have not heard his call? It doesn't say that in the English, it says his sound. And how shall they hear without a, well, here he put a magid for preacher. Let's look at magid. First, we'll say kahalath. Magid. Y'all writing that down for preacher? And the Greeks record it as how can they hear without one preaching? Okay. Okay. They'll look this up right quick. It's not. Magid is not in there. A Greek, let's see what the Greek recording it as. For like magic, let's see what they put in. It's still good for us to know what they put in. Are they putting it without magic? A magid. See, he's saying it's abari. That's what they recording. Also spelled as magid, is a traditional Jewish religious, what's that? Itinerant preacher, skilled as a narrator of Torah and religious story, a chaplain of, definitely don't know this pay the fools like that. Scholarly sort is called a darshan, and usually occupies the ordained position of a para rabbi. Seriously? Seriously you said that for her? A Jewish. Well, Jewish people probably do have one. Okay. But we'll go back to, we're looking at a preacher, one preaching. Let's go back and look at something. Let me see. Let's go back and look at the 20th chapter of the book of Allah Shemut, they call it Exodus. and 17. How about young people turn their questions in? How about a sweet little jailbird? First person to receive the law. Y'all got it? All right. All right. Shemut. $20 and 17. Let's see. Okay. All right, listen.
Thou shalt not covet thy Ra'ah's Beth, thou shalt not covet thy Ra'ah's Ashah, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox.
What? No, that's not
I
the
couldn't
word.
think
Man.
of the word for ox.
For ass.
Ox.
For donkey. Ox. No, what was that?
Bakur.
McCoy. Hold on, for best female, one's female, one male. Don't worry about him. Yeah, it's two, and one is for a female donkey. The other one is for the male donkey. It's an os. You said olive? Bakar is for the foal olive. That's talking about a donkey.
No, I was talking about, I was
What
talking about the olive.
He saw olive up there just then. I miss him. Who? Hold on for a minute. I'm missing something. Where's who at? Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what's it looking at? Oh, this way he got stuck up. I thought he was looking at the donkey. Cameron. Cameron for donkey. And what was that? The ox he put? Showroom. For the ox. What you said? Ox? Ox for the ox. What you said? Not him say ox. Ox. Yeah, I'm just. Oh, you saying ox? It's not he was trying to say ox. That's why I'm looking. Hold on. That's why I look. I'm like ox. I'm like, oh, you said for the ox. Well, you know, ox. You said like ox. Ox. I was here. I'm trying to figure out what is he doing over here. Okay, come on. All right. Chamor, or anything that belongs to your Ra'ah. All right, come on. Listen. 18.
And all the arms saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the call of the shofar and the har smoking. And when the arms saw it, they removed and stood afar
trembled
off.
And stood a distance. Mm-hmm.
And they said unto Moshe,
Do what?
Speak thou with us.
Speak who?
Thou with us.
And do what?
We will shama.
And we will listen.
But let not Elohim speak with us.
Lest
we moot.
Come on.
And Moshe said unto the arm, Yara not.
Do not be afraid.
For Elohim is come to prove you.
In order to test you.
And that his Yara may be before your panim.
So.
That ye kata not.
So what we're going to keep them from sinning?
Yara.
Which we're going to be attached to what? Preacher. So, them believing. They saw and they heard. Now you got something now to come into reference now to see why he wouldn't make his berith with their benin. And why did he tell he wouldn't make it with them? So we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem with your kids. See, he told them, was it the 10th chapter? Is it the 10th chapter, Allah Dabarim? Or just going to tell he hewed out the second time? 5, 10. 5, 10. Hewed out too. Well, he told them he wouldn't make his berith with them. He said because they hadn't seen. Neither did they know. So how am I going to make a berith with some people that hadn't seen, hadn't heard, and don't know? So when we read Romans, all this inspiring just from reading Romans, because we want to make sure we get an understanding of how this works, okay? We got people that's trying to attach them something don't make sense because you ain't seen, you ain't heard nothing. So then it makes sense, because I remember years ago here, he said, I make not this bereft with your children. He said, they have not seen, they had known. It's the 11th chapter. The 11th chapter, let's see. And I want y'all to see why it makes sense, okay? All our heart, they call it Deuteronomy. Dabarim, 11 and 1. Y'all give me a minute. I'm trying to get y'all. So Wednesday, I'm trying to hold y'all this long. I'm going to say, listen.
There, excuse me. Therefore, thou shalt ahab Yahuwah the Elohim, and keep his charge, and his statutes, and his mashpat, and his amar always.
So guess what we just learned? Abraham ahabbed him. You know, now you want to know why we don't keep it. And you know what he else told? If you're a hard man,
Keep my amar.
where you get it from?
Abraham.
God's friend too, as with the writing. We didn't know Abraham ahabbed him because it didn't tell us. But guess what? If we saw and we paid attention to the fact that Elohim acknowledged him, it was because of ahab is an affection attached to someone. So he had an affection attached to Elohim. Because listen, you shall ahab
Yahuwah.
your,
Elohim.
it's yours. So it only makes sense. It belongs to you. And keep his, be responsible for his statutes, his ordinances, and his all the yamin of who? Him? Our days. That's right, for all our time. So now we learn why. Now this is what we find. You need to know this, because when you don't do it, then guess what you just realized? Wow, how you pick that up? The first thing he started off with, which means Abraham knew this, that you had the harbor. And we found later, he said, Abraham kept them. He kept my charge, he kept my amar, he kept my mashpots. And because of that, you are going to be a beneficiary. And the only reason he could have been a beneficiary is because he had the light, precious Amunah. You don't just get it because my dad. My kids say, well, I know, folks, preacher kids are going to be saved because their daddy has nothing to do with that. You got to have the same light, precious Amunah. That's who Cuff wrote to. So the people that's going to be obtainers are going to be people that's going to do what? I can't get Amunah without me believing, right? So in order to do all this, I also have to have an ahab for Yahuwah and understand that's telling me ownership, that he belongs to me. I have a connection, a tikva to him, and keep conjunction his charge. I can say ahab him, but then I got to keep his charge, his statutes, his ordinances, and his commandment, all the yamin. Evidence. Let's see. Next verse. All right, come on.
And know ye this yum, for I speak not with your benim,
See that? I ain't going to talk to them. Go ahead, Lynn.
not with your benim which have not known, and which have not seen the chastisement of Yahuwah your Elohim, his greatness, his mighty hand, and his stretched out arm.
Let's see what happens.
And his miracles, and his acts.
Well, let's do it. Well, it's ox. It's ox. They put ox, yeah. Because we're putting his in here too. Ooh, okay. Ooh. And his works.
Which he did in the midst of Misraim unto Pharaoh the Malak of Misraim, and unto all his Arat. And what he did unto the army of Misraim, unto their horses and to their chariots, how he made the Maim of the Red Yam to overflow them as they pursued after you, and how Yahuwah had destroyed them unto this Yum. And what he did unto you in Makbar until ye came into this Malkum. And what he did unto Dathan and Abiram, the Beni of Eliab, and the Ben of Ruban, how the Arats opened her paw and swallowed them up, and their households, and their tents, and all the substance that was in their possession in the midst of all Yasharal.
Oh, and their feet in the midst. Okay. Wow.
But your own have seen all the great acts of Yahuwah which he did.
Uh-huh.
Therefore shall you keep all the Amar which I Amar you this Yom, that you may be strong and go in and possess the Arats, whither ye go to possess it.
Crossing over into which you are crossing over there to possess it. Let's see.
And that ye may prolong your Yamim in the Arats, which Yahuwah Shaba unto your Abel, to give unto them and to their seed a Arats that floweth with milk and dabash.
Let's just consider how important this is for us. And while we kind of constantly go over regurgitating actions and happening, do y'all understand nobody's going to get this? These stipulations, we're going to keep them from getting it. He told you when it came down in Romans, the 10th chapter, when he read it, he talked about hearing his voice. And now we go back to the Torah. When I was looking at that, why I asked you how many of y'all understand it, because I want y'all to jump. Y'all understand it? No, you don't understand it, but you're just going to say something anyway for whatever reason it is. First, you get to understand, because we had to go all the way back to look at the difference. I'm not making no berith with nobody who ain't heard. I'm not making no berith with nobody that don't know. It doesn't. That's why, man, look at that knowledge being increased to us. They didn't have the information. How am I going to make a berith with you and you don't have the information? I can't. I explained to you why. They weren't there. They don't know. They haven't heard, nor have they seen. What am I going to make? What covenant do you have? Well, I thank God I don't know what you're talking about. He won't make one with you because you hadn't seen and you don't know. So there's no way. He said, and I made it with your Abba. He's talking to some people. He said, I made this back with some people before you, talking to Abraham now. And now I'm connecting you to them because you're the people I told that they were going to sit in a place for 400 years. And I was going to bring them out with great substance. So you know what? You are the beneficiaries of what I told him. Now to your descendants, but we're sitting here and we're in a dilemma. They weren't there. They weren't there. You can't get it. They don't know. They can't get it. And they never heard his voice. So at that point, we got to oust them. Let's look at the 29th chapter of the same book. This world is winding up. Y'all young people too. Let me tell you something for these young folks. Y'all be playing around doing a lot of stuff y'all ain't got no business. Y'all stuff gonna come to the light. This thing, let me tell y'all something. This whole world is getting ready to fold up on everybody, okay? If it ain't doing this war, it's not one behind it fault that won't come. It's gonna fold this whole thing online. Y'all got to be right too. Don't think your age gonna get you in. Y'all sit here, y'all hear, you know, and he gonna hold you accountable. A lot of stuff y'all been doing, you gotta let that stuff go. That man come back. When he come back here, he come back for mosh pot. That's why he made the berith with them. They needed to fear because they saw, they know this man will kill us. This man will kill our kids. We've heard it and we saw what this man did. This man brought up, and when the people pursued us, he drowned them and killed them in the Red Sea. He said, till this Yom I've done this, so that you'll know and that you're Yara, you'll feel. A lot of y'all know y'all, you know, kids, I know y'all. Y'all sneaky. Y'all sneaky. Y'all get it from the sneaky grown people. That's a trait. But y'all not smart as y'all think. And I tell y'all that because I want to see y'all make it in. Y'all just trying to play it around, see if y'all can sneak past and sneak past raw, sneak past that bald head nigga, whatever you want to call him. That's fine. But I try to tell y'all something, try to save y'all soul alive. Let me tell y'all where y'all gotta make y'all first agreement with him, okay? You ain't got no league, you ain't got no agreement with nobody outside of him first, okay? The people that you make your league with, the people in your agreement with, the people that made their mind to set to make sure they're trying to make it in. Don't let nobody that's for all y'all. Don't let nobody pull you down now. People will pull you in, you'll conspire. Make sure your foot ain't touching the seat. And make sure you'll conspire and get yourself caught in there. Y'all book done told you, Kata'im sinners enticed in. So if you agree to it, you were told. Y'all know that? Y'all heard that before? Then he'll hold you guilty. He'll hold you guilty. If they tell you to go and let's do something, it's contrary. They try to persuade y'all. He said it could be your own ox, your own brother. Somebody just like your own nefesh, your own soul. And these folks try to get you to consent and go and seek and serve other Elohim, you're not supposed to conceal them either. You're not supposed to, that's for them too. They need to learn it too. Y'all hear me back there? Y'all first agreement, y'all don't have no agreement with nobody before you make it with him.
That's right.
It ain't gonna stand anyway. Your stuff gonna come down anyway.
That's right.
Whatever agreement you made with anybody, it ain't with him first, and it don't interline and intersect with what he established. It ain't gonna stand anyway. It's just a matter of time it's gonna come down. And he gonna show you openly. These grown folks tell you, it doesn't happen to us. He gonna show you openly anyway.
That's right.
Whatever you're doing in secret, it coming to the light.
That's right.
Y'all, the book declares in 2 Corinthians, the 5th chapter, we all got a pivot for the judgment seat of Mashiach.
That's right.
And you're going to give account for the deeds done in your body, too.
That's
whether
right.
it been tube or whether it been Russian, you're going to pay for it.
That's right.
Y'all hear me? Every one of y'all, what's wrong with your arm? You ain't got no arm? You cold? Boy, unzip that jacket. If I break out, man, you fall on the ground, we're going to leave you down there rolling. All right. 29:1, all our Dabarim. They call Deuteronomy. Listen.
These are the Dabarim of the Berith, which Yahuwah Savah Moshe to make with the Banim of Yasharal in the Arats of Moab, besides the Berith which he made with them in Horeb.
Okay, besides the Berith which he made with them in Horeb. It's not the C, the H is the C sound, but the actually makes an H sound. The actually makes a double H sound. Y'all hear? Double H. Come here, I said double H. Y'all hear that? Yeah, that's probably why they put it as Horeb, because it makes a double, the cough kind of makes a double H sound. The cough, okay? When you do that, you're going to spit in everybody's face. Even people ain't him. All right, come on.
And Musha Yakra unto all Yasharal, and said unto them, Ye have seen all that Yahuwah did before your own in the Arats of Mizraim unto Pharaoh,
And
unto all his Abadim, and unto all his Arats.
sound like we heard that before. Come on.
The great temptations which thine own have
What's the
seen,
trial?
the Ats, and those great miracles. Yet Yahuwah hath not given you a lob to perceive,
To know.
and own to see, and ears to shama, until this yom.
Y'all hear what he did? So let's ask this. If I didn't give it to you this day, what was your law?
Hard,
Heart. What was your eyes?
blind,
What were your ears?
stop.
Unto this yom. Kind of like what he did to the Shalaks after he went back over to write in Yahushua.
That's right.
Then open he,
The eye.
that they might.
Understand.
So did they understand before they yom?
No.
Because he did tell them old and slow of what? There was a reason why. So there's a time appointed for a man law his and his ears to be unstopped. And y'all guys, just like y'all ladies, y'all gotta make sure y'all get yourself set for that. Y'all ain't gonna be able to keep using we just kids. We just kids doing something. Y'all got knowledge of your behaviors. I'm telling y'all that 'cause I don't want them to slip past. That's for every one of y'all. Sneak, hide, duck, dot, all that come to the light. None of y'all don't come back to the light. Absolutely nothing. Everybody got to do it because everybody got to be shown up. And it's important for us to get showed up on this side. There are some people he going to keep. This is what you can count on. If you don't get caught now, he going to get you in the mosh pot. Only problem in the mosh pot when he gets you, there's no repentance in the mosh pot. All repentance he give to those on this side. He can't do it in the mosh pot. He coming to sit everybody where they going, can you forgive me? I want to say I was wrong. I know you're wrong. I'm finna sentence you now. This ain't the time for repentance. Repentance is only to us now. When the man come back, won't be no repentance. See, when Yahushua come back, he ain't come back for no repentance. Hey, Bishop, he ain't coming back. You done. What is it? I can't use. That man, Zamar, he know what he said. Hey, what did he hear now? Who's saying that? I said he ain't coming back at 12 o'clock. I can't use everybody. But I'll make sure we get it. So, we ain't gonna worry about reading this. I'm trying to get us to just understand where we were and where we've been. Let's see. We will have to go down that. So you see what happened? Yeah, he had given you the law to know. Yet he has not given you a law to know, and to see, and ears to hear to this yum. Come on. You know. I have led you 40 yamin in Shana. What is Shana? Shana in the Bamat bar. And your clothes have not worn out on you, and your sandals has not worn out on your feet. And I think some of y'all is thinking you in the Bamat bar 40 years, because your stuff don't wore out. All right, come on. You have not eaten bread, Lacan, nor have you drunk wine or strong drink, so that you might know that I am your. And guess what they were going to teach them? Hands. I got him. What about my young folk? Let's say hands. What does tell you? What were they going to know? Seriously? Yeah, hold on for a minute. You almost 50, you almost 70. My young people. That man 2 days younger than Uncle Ted already has said my young people. What's wrong with him, Uncle Ted? My young people, what are they going to teach us? Listen, pay attention. You have not eaten lacam, nor have you drunk wine or strong drink, so that you might know that I am Yahuwah, your Elohim. What does it tell y'all? Nobody? You know what they was going to teach them? Tell them, Austin.
Ye shall not live by lacam alone, but by every debauch that proceeds out of the mouth of Yahuwah.
That's what it would teach them. Yahuwah was Yahushua was in Bamar for 40 40 days. And he suffered him the hunger. He told you why. So that each would know that that's not how you live, by what you eat, but by every debauch that proceed out of the mouth of Elohim. They learned that when they did what he told them, they were going to increase. When they went against it, he was going to punish them. So you know what they learned? We living by every word that come out that man's mouth. Right. They didn't know how that worked, did y'all? How did you think it worked? If I told you to do something, you did it, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get a baraka. If you do something contrary to what I told you, guess what'll happen? You're going to move. I'm going to punish you. I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to wipe your kids out. So guess what you start learning? I live by every word that come out that man's mouth. These folks be walking around here and talking. See, he talking. That's why I'm going. You still talk about me? I'm still moving. Because people retarded. Y'all know how many people retarded? They really don't know. They don't even know they're retarded. Did they first time? No. You cannot be retarded. That's your first time. Y'all got it. Because nobody never taught us how to make. What we thought it was. What was our perception by every word we say out of the mouth? What was our perception? Somebody tell me, what was your perception? Hello? Can anybody tell me what their perception was? Yes, sir. What was your perception? All the writing period. What was your perception? Anybody had a perception? Just believed it. I think most of us did. We just believed it. But it was basically what he said. That's how you live it. See, the problem that comes with people today, people don't understand how they actually work. If I told you to do something, then you were going to receive something because you done it, right? Yes, that's my word. If I told you, if you went against that, I told you what was going to happen. That's my word. That's how you're living. So I suffered them the hunger. I put them there because I want to suffer you the hunger. So you'll know. Because you know what? A lot of us, let me tell you what happened to us. Man, if I don't have, just like the Zamar, he's saying, if I don't work, I don't eat, I got to have sufficient funds. I know what he's saying. We work because we try to get things so we can be able to keep a roof on our house and everything. But we don't realize the work we have to do first is the work for him. That's how we actually prosper, how we make it. Because he said, when we do what he told us, he provides. Hold on for a minute. What did Abraham tell him when he was going up to offer up a sacrifice? Yahuwah do what? He gonna do according to his word. I harp him. I keep his statutes. I keep his commandments. I keep his mashpots. I keep all his ordinance. Yahuwah gotta provide. That's his word. And that's what he live by. Whether it's you, he's going to provide himself a sacrifice, a zabah. And I stand to do what he told me to do. That's how we supposed to live. Let me see. When Ali was told what happened, what Ali kicked up? No, he started fussing. You a effing lie. Where you get that stuff from, Shamuel? What he say? And he started begging for things to be different. Because you know he looked at. I've been living with everything he said right. Everything he said to me right happened. Now when something come against me wrong, and he used to trying to fight against it now. Like these folk do together. Yeah, I'm going to try to get, but I'm going to try. That's your mouth talking. Live by what the man told you. The main thing I do, stay on task. How you folks talk? Don't try to bite. Don't try to run and get out of nothing now. It's the man's word. You're going to suffer. Just like he told. Everybody got the bear his burden in the heat of the day. Same thing with y'all. Now they're going to get y'all inclusive too. So he was teaching us early on. Guess what we were trying to teach them kids? This how you live. You know how he wanted to learn. If I'm sitting here, I'm hungry. I'm sitting here without. Why? Why am I sitting hungry without? What have I done? So you got to consider. So guess what they give me to do? If he punished me according to, and it's his word that's got me out here in this situation, there's a word to get me back in. That's what I got to stay with now. And guess what? You ain't got to worry about me being back out there no more. Most of us repeat offenders. You know what? Listen, you ain't got to live your life where you keep screwing up. Man, people be all right. Listen, somebody want to screw up, be a screw up. Be a screw up. That's on you. You'll pay for it out the while. You got that door and you got that locked on the other side. Shoot, man, we'll let you be done. That be it. At the end of the day, after these folks gonna ask them. That's how many ask them say, do he ever call y'all? They don't tell you the answer is no. Once you cut your tie with Yahuwah, you lose my number. I just ain't got to listen. You can't keep now with a man who keeping everything, who keeping you alive, who's sustaining you. And you used to looking at me. What I'm gonna do? I can't trust you. You don't burn the only man that keeping everybody. What you expecting from me? I tell you, y'all good. You listen. I guarantee you, every one of them animals jumped off that ark. New ark wasn't jumping behind them. Man around and took off, and popped through that glass. All we gonna do is but put some plate. Listen, nail them boys up. You ain't gonna jump out there and get them. Not at all. You ain't want to be saying, I'm not jumping off this ark. I'm standing inside this thing like I'm bad at threes. That man you don't believe nothing, Jahid. I done call about 3-4 straight tomorrow then, but that man said, who's saying that? We gonna go back over all your stuff, Joker. Darren seen that nasty. Darren, did you hear anything today shock you?
Yes, sir.
Was it me that shocked? Hold on, stop. Did I shock thee? So somebody else was with her.
Yes, sir.
Did somebody offer to fight me? I told her, I said, you know what, Darren? I said, I ain't never offered to fight my pastor. These folks be saying, oh, that just beat him. Oh, they just slander. Now, y'all know good old honest Darren. I have a lot of confidence in Darren. Y'all know, don't we know it? Honorable, man of respect. I told him, I said, got a lot of respect for you. I said, that joker there, I don't know him. He got here, he said, Jahid, are you serious? Oh, I mean, preacher be doing stuff. I said, the man crazy. I said, you serious? I said, they think I be talking, the man is crazy. I heard 29-6. I'm sorry, and 7. I'm getting down here, listen. And you came to this Malcolm, what they put it, Shechem? Sion?
Yeah, it says Sion.
Oh, okay. Sikon, the Malak of Cheshbon, what is that?
This one says Heshbon.
Heshbon. Well, so you see, now I'm kind of catching by what I'm thinking, that maybe it is the Ha, the double H, and why they use the H form and they put the CH because of the cough. They'll spell another cough, because you see, I'm sure you say they'll try, because it's actually a when you're doing it's the cough, but it's the double H, okay? So it would make sense to me why they're saying Heshbon, because of the double H sound. Y'all got it?
Right.
So they do stuff manipulated. We had to try to catch them. And Og, the Malak of Bashan, came out to meet us for battle, but we defeated them. Let's see what happened. And we took their land and gave it as an inheritance to the Reubenites and to the Gadites and the half tribe of Manasseh. So keep the Dabarim of this
Barith,
to do
them,
that ye may
prosper,
in all that you
do.
That's like an increase. So I'm finna make one now. You're gonna have to keep. But see, with that, I'm telling you, look at how look how you benefited. Now I want you to keep the words of this Berea, so you can continue to be a benefit, so you can prosper. See, that's why it don't make sense. Get saved, get broken, lay down, and just die. It don't make sense. Why you man talking about prosper? That's all these people do. Increase. If I'm planting the field, I'm planning to get what I put. I put one seed. All I want to do is take a one seed. I plant one seed so I can take up a stock with multiple. These people know abundant. It don't make sense to talk to these people. I'm gonna just give you back what you gave me. You give me a dime, I give you back a dime. How much money you got? A dime. I'm putting a dime in. I'm trying to get $1.
Right.
That's how the man tell me, you're sowing. The man talked about sowing and reaping. Does it make sense me give him 10% and I get 10% back? That's what I had. I'm not increasing.
Right.
Y'all see what I'm saying? It don't. I'm not going just on a monetary end to get people to understand. But what we'll put it, the man talking about even with cup, he's talking about increasing. We're reading prospering. What y'all guys have bought into this shenanigans of just lay back and do nothing and die. Hey, it's gonna work for everybody. You're gonna have to put in the same works. How you gonna get the light, precious Amunah and you didn't do the work?
Right.
That makes absolutely no sense.
Right.
How you gonna get Yasha saved when you don't do the same works that he that Amun on me as the kid to me had said? Just like it said. Out of here better gonna be drip. Multiple. Look what the man got. Living cat. What are you talking about? Living waters. People don't know rivers. The reason why you make sense. You look at the ocean, it moves, but not to the way how a river does. When a water constantly moves, let me tell you something, it can purify itself. It gives life. Moving water is a different than setting water. That's why he said, it makes sense. You said life-giving. Look at streams and rivers, how they move. They agitate and stir life. Salmon run back, they come out of the ocean. Salmons don't have babies in the ocean. They come out and go back up the river because they got to give life to their offspring. They made us in the river. They coming back up. They come right back. Listen, they home into where they came from. And before they move, their whole ride is to get back to where they came from. That's what we're doing. We salmons. And we're trying to put y'all guys where y'all can get life. Come on. You shall stand today, all of you, before Yahuwah your Elohim. Your Rosh, this is your chief, you put your Rosh, your Rosh King for chiefs, plural, your tribes, your elders, Zakanim, and your officials, even all the Anashim of Yasharal. Come on. Your
little ones,
your Nashakim is plural, wives. And the aliens who is in the midst of your camps, from the ones you who chop your wood, to the ones who draw your ma'im. Come on. That you may enter into the berith with Yahuwah your Elohim and into his
oath.
Alato, his oath, for his, which Yahuwah your Elohim is making with you today. 13. in order that he may establish you today as his arm, and that he may be to you as Elohim, just as he spoke to you, as he swore Shabbat to your Abba, to Abraham, to Yasakak, and to Jacob. Now, not with you alone am I making this berith and this Shabbat. Allah, berith for covenant. What's for oath? Okay, Allah. But with him who is here with us, standing and in the presence of Yahuwah, our Elohim, and with him who is with us. The man knew it wasn't no way we could have got in. We weren't getting in. That's kind of like your Constitution. It didn't include us. You had to come in with amendments. The man came back and made an amendment. He told, I'm not making no covenant with him. Everybody who went in Mizraim who didn't see it, everybody who didn't come out, I'm not making no agreement with them. So you know they had to sit there and look at Justin. I can be saved, but my kids can't. Think about it. What you got to think? If my kids didn't see it, they don't know of it. They hadn't seen it. They hadn't heard. They don't know of it. How you gonna be saved? How you gonna be saved and you don't know? How you gonna be saved if you don't hear? 10:16 Orion. I'll try to get and let y'all go. We're past our time. We got those questions in though, don't we? We got the answers wrote down, so I know what I got to go back over. Let's see. Let's see. Listen.
He that shama you, shama me.
The one who listens, shama to you, and he is shama to me. He listening to me. The one who, you say yes, sir?
Despiseth you,
Which will reject you,
despiseth me.
and he rejects me,
And he that despiseth me,
rejects me,
despiseth him that sent me.
rejects the one who sent me. So now we see how he got us into inclusion, because the book of Romans actually asked us the question. That's why I had to go back over it. Can we see what the question was, 10:13 again? See if it makes sense while we went over that. We'll get ready to go. Y'all get ready. Pull your money, pull your money. Give me money, 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 give me. I want money, lots and lots of money. I want that pie and, oh yeah, I know you been. Don't do that. I heard that snapping finger I got. I said, girl, just got the club. Oh, that good. 14 was good. Say, listen.
How
And
then?
now, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on.
How then shall they yakra on him in whom they have not a mind?
They had no mind.
And how shall they amon in him of whom they have not shama?
Hold on. Heard his voice.
Yes, sir.
He really said heard his voice. Because we know they heard. That's why they said, we don't want to hear it again.
That's right.
We don't want to hear it again. So that cut it off for us, though, Lee. That really cut us off. They don't want to hear it again. I heard it before. I don't want to hear it again. How they going to get it? Because the people I made my berith with were the people that heard my voice. They heard my call. Y'all say y'all didn't want to hear my voice again, didn't it?
Yes, sir.
And you said you will hear
Musha.
Musha. So guess what I did? I put my words in Musha's mouth so you can get in.
Good teaching.
Because this said, believe in him of whom they have not heard his sound. The only way to cover you is that I put my words in his mouth. And
How shall they shama without a Magid?
that's not what they could do it. I got to get him a man that's speaking my word. That's the only way you get connected is Berea. You know what these folks say? All you gotta do is just give them just cry and wave your hand, you get it. Nope, you're gonna have to hear his voice. Which means you gotta hear his word from who he sent. So that way you can get connected to the Berea. So we're trying to unravel all of the stuff that these people done messed up and got us out here and tangled in, and they just didn't tell it to us right. They didn't break it down where we really understood it. You know what I'm saying? So it's important we understand that seems like something that's self-explanatory. When you go back and kind of look, it makes a lot more sense, don't it? So you can see they clearly asked him not to speak again. And you were told and you were asked, how you gonna get it if you ain't heard his voice? It only made sense. I gotta set a man up that I can put my word in his mouth so you can still get a part of this Berea. You can't go back to Mizraim, but you're gonna have to believe the writings of what's been spoken about what he done. Y'all got it? So you can obtain, you gonna believe it, light, precious Amunah. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. We gotta get this right. Y'all, yeah, I know y'all don't believe me. This man this thing gonna roll up. Let me tell you something. Putin's an idiot. Joe Biden is an idiot. NATO is an idiot. Y'all know NATO Jacobs? Do y'all know NATO Jacobs? You don't know NATO. All these people are idiots. These folks don't fear Elohim, none of them. And these people are running right on the crash course to destroying the whole world. They're going to destroy it. It's all been river. They're going to destroy that place. The only thing we got to our claim now is to make sure we get it right. And that's going to bring y'all young people too. Y'all got to start paying attention. Your parents tell y'all to do something. Stop being knuckleheads. Quit thinking y'all know something. Y'all don't know nothing. Do like this. So come on, swing yourself. Come on, check. Look. That ain't grown. That just stink. Grown got a different smell. Take time. You can be grown and still be stupid. I got some of them too. Let's talk about that later. I'm just tell y'all the truth. Y'all young folk, y'all start paying attention, focusing. Stop running with everybody. Stop going along with everything. You can't go along with everything people got. At some point, y'all get where you start caring about your soul. I ran with people and did a whole lot of stupid stuff following people. I ain't do everything they told me to do though. Get your own mind. How many y'all, this you be honest, how many y'all think about dying? If you don't, I mean you don't. You don't think about it? You don't think about it? You don't think about it? Y'all should. I know people look at, I was growing up, they never talk to kids like that. Oh, you don't want to scare them. They ain't trying to scare you. I don't want you to go out here and make a bad decision. How about y'all about it? How many of y'all think about dying? Young people, young people. Let me see them. Hold your hands so I can see them. And you know what you got to do to die? Who knows? That's all you got to do is be living. It don't discriminate on age. Don't listen to these people. Kids die every day. They just don't show in the news because they don't want people to feel bad about it. Can't see a kid die. Anytime a person dies is bad. And people need to consider where you need to be at. Every one of y'all need to consider where you're at. Little stuff you do, little lying, little sneaking around, hiding, little fumbling around, playing with your little Peter weed and all that old stuff, trying to tickle your pickle. Little girl trying to play on, oh, Susanna, won't you cry for me? I come from Alabama with a coat on my knee. So all that stuff gonna come back to haunt you. Abstain, keep me yourself. That's what we're trying to teach y'all, get yourself right. Boys and boys ain't got no being together. Men and boys ain't got no being together. Girls and girls ain't got no being together. And girls and guys ain't got no being, not till you get married. That's just the factual truth of how it works. You have I done? Yes, I have. But you get right. You start learning right because you start feeling your life. If one thing to think about is another thing you get concerned about, you start to consider the decisions you make. Because every decision you make, it got some alternative come with it. If you made the right decision and the right thing gonna happen, you made the wrong decision, and wrong got some repercussion come to it, and you suffer for it. I got that man, look at sinus, all the stuff I did with eye, head, blind. Looking at stuff I ain't had no business doing, started too early, got out there moving too fast, you pay for it later. Y'all hear me? Y'all make sure y'all considering. You're gonna pay for it later. Every decision you make, y'all think I'm just talking, oh, they just old. Y'all too dumb. You ain't got enough going on. You know, somebody rude, you can't get around, somebody got to drop y'all. Can't, now one of y'all niggas drive. You couldn't afford to get y'all the power. I know you can't drive. I know you think you drive. Somebody got to be in the car with you. Y'all don't know it, no. Life got too many obstacles, too much stuff going on here. Man, too many folks way smarter than y'all. There people out here way smarter than me. They just dumb, though. They ain't smart enough to come get this. They got street smart. They out there with it. All they going to come to a close. All that street smart stuff come to a close at a while. You going to have to give account for everything you do. Y'all hear me? Start to get them to tell your parents, turn around and tell them you're sorry. Come on, what y'all waiting on? Get up, niggas. Get up. Come on. All of you. Y'all too, what y'all saying? Y'all got parents, man. Y'all repeat out to me. Turn around. Where your parents at? Just turn around. Repeat out to me. Mama, daddy, whoever them. Turn around. So they can see. Turn around, they can see. I'm sorry for being a countrified, baboon, mental reject, retard. I know better. Jay, you ain't saying to talk louder. What y'all right here like y'all? Open your mouth, put a man down, they can see y'all. Now show your face, Clayton Bixby. Mom and Daddy, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do better. Hold, let me start lying. Come on. That's right, tell the truth. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna make some mistakes. Help me get better. Don't give up on me. Hold on for a minute. Y'all need to talk, they can hear y'all. Come on, talk, they can hear y'all. And y'all don't mean it, don't say it. Jessica, you what? How you 19? Get up. What you standing down there for? Go on, get up. Y'all jokers saying to somebody help pay. Y'all jokers ain't grown. I don't know what they pay everything these folks grown. They ain't grown. They ain't kids. That's all they is. That's right. They get it together, right? Y'all be scared. Y'all scared of y'all kids or something. Shoot, man, take your foot, kick them dead. Boom! Click through a board. It'll be all right. How many of y'all want to be kicked in the back? Any of y'all want to be kicked in the back? What else y'all going to tell them? What else can y'all tell y'all parents? What you going to do? Y'all speak for yourself. Come on. Any one of y'all speak for yourself. Hello? Can y'all speak for yourself? Any of y'all can speak for yourself? What you gonna do? Y'all speak for yourself. Can y'all tell yourself, it's me, what I'm gonna do? Speak for yourself. Come on. Ain't got all day. Nobody ain't got nothing? Look at it too. She told me you're a big help. She did. She told me you're a big help. That's good to hear. See that? How about anybody else? Gab, you ought to do something. You're getting taller, but you're balling up. The taller you get, you're balled up, stand up straight. Joker, fix your shoulder. I'm gonna bring my hammer and screwdriver and knock him back down a little bit. Who else we got? Yeah, go ahead. Look at that, they can see. I don't see y'all. Come on, tell them. That's all right. Why you gotta cover your head up? That's all right. That's right. That's good. That's it. Any of y'all other kids got anything I want to say? Hello? Ain't none of y'all got nothing? Speak for your own self. Hello? How do? This y'all, let them tell something. Why I tell y'all do that? That's me. Y'all, I know y'all friend, y'all try to be cool and stuff, look cool with your friend. All that got its time to play. We all do that. We all think. And they be your own person. Quit being somebody else's stupid fool, okay? Get your own mind and start doing what you need to do for yourself. You know, you have a friend, you get up upon a time, you grow, but then you got to start making decisions for yourself. If y'all really think about your life, if you really think about that, you got to start thinking about your decision making. You got to remember this. No matter what we don't see, he going to bring it to the light. These folks ain't nothing that went on here, ain't come right back right here. Every time he going to make it come right back. That's his word. He going to bring, just like me, folks, Press Milk, he gay. Y'all believe I'm gay? Y'all nigga better hurry up and answer. I'll whoop all of you right now. All right, I don't care about this. If it is, I can't hide. It gonna come back up. If I tell anything you do, it coming back up. That's why I tell folks when I say something one time, I can say it twice. It coming back up. I've been doing it for 20-something years. Not one exposed. Not one time. You know why? I just keep it straight down the middle. Oh, if they're running, oh, y'all don't know. Well, tell us. Because they can't. Ain't nothing to tell. To get yourself and keep yourself clean. Y'all got me? Get yourself on the right path. And even friend, you see somebody done, say, man, quit being a knucklehead. Huh, think about your soul. Every one of you. Somebody might look, man, you getting too religious for me. Because they don't want to be serious. They want to keep playing. All that playing gonna get you caught up. Y'all hear me? I want y'all to talk for yourself. Come on, anybody want to tell their parents what you gonna start doing? Come on, come on, what y'all want to do? Come on, be your own people. Antoine, you don't know anything you want to say you gonna start doing? Okay, that's good. I want y'all to speak for yourself. Because you're a fine young man. I want to see y'all all make it. I appreciate it. He cut it all the way. He had to cut it all the way off, but I appreciate it. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, I appreciate it. I know it hurt to do stuff, but just follow, see what Pastor said. I tell y'all stuff. I tell your parents stuff. Your parents them they like to play with y'all so much. They scared of some of y'all. They ain't all. They scared to just kind of tell y'all just flat truth to him. Cause I don't want to see y'all here messed up that one. You smart. You can do it. Whatever y'all want to do, you can do it. Y'all just gotta remember who to put first and stay focused. Y'all got me? There are a lot of times they worry about trying not to hurt you and don't want you to be upset with them. Bump all that. You kids, you supposed to hate us. Till you get out there and you realize later on, we the best thing you ever seen. Ain't nobody gonna be more fair and care. If we beat the piss out you know why? Cause we want to get there. Yeah, we need you to come down and not do. What? Is that? Can you just come down? You come down here and you gotta somebody pull a sheet back and this your baby dead. And you know what you gotta look at? Cause I ain't put my foot in your behind. They'll keep you here and make you think about your decision making. That's sometimes these parents will do. Y'all need a foot in your behind. Y'all know you need one. And twist it like that. Snatch it backward. That make it good, make it strong. You make it consider your decision. Because we don't want to lose y'all. Don't y'all know, man, this street waiting to take y'all out here and kill you. Prison door waiting. They ain't going to get y'all no door and say, we too full. We got to send you back home. They going to keep you. And before they get their hands on y'all, we want to make sure we get y'all and get you focused and you avoid that. Y'all young daughter, we need y'all not to get pregnant till you get married. That's right. We need y'all got to keep your pickle in your pants. We don't want you gay. Homosexual. Got a sick in that. So we stay on top of y'all. Get y'all focused. Get yourself together. Anybody want to tell their parent thing? Come on. Anybody? Okay, when you thinking about it, turn around, joke and tell her. What you thinking about? Come on, turn around all that laughing, joker. Fix yourself. Whoa, that's a good one. We need that one. Go ahead. That's all right. Don't put too much out your mouth. Tell them you can work on it. If that's the truth, I ain't just saying you anybody. We ain't forcing y'all into nothing. I want y'all growing up, y'all gonna be men. Men gotta start considering their decision. You don't want to be old, sorry men. Men folk can't depend on. At these folk, what these folk? Can y'all depend on me? Hold on, turn my back. All y'all can depend on me, raise your hand. See, I ain't even got to turn around. No, all my members got their hand up. Am I correct, young people? Yes. You know why? Jessica. Jessica, I do fight 19-year-olds too. 20, 22, 25, all of them. All right, y'all put your hand up. You know what? I want y'all guys, you want credibility like that. It's good you can play and have fun, but you want to be somebody people can count on. All of you guys have that potential. You got to work toward it. It don't just come. Y'all got it? I ain't expecting y'all guys not to make no mistakes, but I'm just expecting y'all to be able to consider before you start making decisions, where's this going to land me at? When this come back up, is this something I'm willing to stand for? Y'all got it? Be somebody that can be counted on. Y'all got it? Be young men of distinction. Don't be like some of these sorry bastards that come through here and made a mess and just make a mess and try to make up their own way to justify themselves. Just get it right. Y'all have an opportunity while you're here to get it right, just like everybody else can do. Y'all got it. Y'all apart like everybody else. Y'all got to get the same thing they get to. Anybody want to tell their parents anything? I ain't heard none of y'all joke about that. Come on, jailbirds. Y'all mighty quiet. Nobody was saying that? Anybody? Huh? Who? Come on from out. Don't you ever call my kid name again. Get back over that joker. Brandon, you heard anything? Brandon said he always hears something. He said, call me Simeon. All right, y'all sit down. My end is, I want these kids, I want to make sure they make it in too. Y'all hear me? Everybody got to make it in. Y'all got it? We don't want to be sitting around relaxing like they ain't got to get it. They need it tight, and they need to know the same thing, because you know what? The only reason Abraham, Yasakak, and Jacob, because of discipline. We are disciplinary people. We discipline. You got to rim up. You think them kids just came out, I believe, oh, I got Amunah, like precious Amunah. No, they had to be built upon principle. They watched how this man grew, how this man stood, his integrity. That's why I tell y'all, our king got to have integrity. I do. Hey, my kid, yeah, what is? My boy, y'all see folks come, oh, line Smitty. No good. Because you know we're going to come with that. Because that's in front of my boy. I'm going to whoop you up real good. Now, you can't say that, and I don't carry myself like that. I do a bit. I got some folks I snap on when I seen them. And they eat that too, don't it? I let them have it. They know they like, I let them have it. I tell you, man, I said, nigga, man, you ain't friends. I'm like, we ain't friends. But they still respect, but they know I tell them in a nice way. Nigga, I ain't your friend. I don't know where you got it from. But I tell them in a nice way, with loving kind, have I drawn them. And still, my other partner, he said, man, he really want to be your friend. I said, I really don't want him as one either. And I try to remind him every time I see him. That ain't going to happen. But at the end of the day, you want to carry yourself, but you have integrity. Even people don't like you, they respect you for your stand. If folk don't like folk because they don't screw them, messed them over, you don't want to be that person. You don't hear about, he screwed me, he messed me over. All them lying folks, tell them, pull up proof and show it to them. Money I done took from me, I ain't beat these folks out of nothing. I stand for something. These folks be going out of here, y'all folks asking, pray for folk, everything. These folks ain't gone for no reason. These folks make decisions that hang themselves. Tell them to pray for themselves. Now y'all got opportunity to step and do different while you're here. Get it together. That's every one of y'all. People decision making have them outside. Our decision making got us inside. Don't get mad with me. Them your decision. That's life. I choose to live. I don't want to burn forever. That's why I'm here. Y'all see me come dragging in here late? I might walk in the door because I'm in the office. I don't prop up in the proper door. Skirt! At no 7:15. I'm here. I got an obligation to fulfill. I don't bless I tell you, if I've been doing this for 20 years, I ain't been late over 5 times. Traffic or something. I don't pop up here when I get ready. I'm like, well, I'm the raw. It don't matter when I get there. No. I got to do this thing. I got to be by my arbor business. Now, these guys sitting here, folk coming and get ready. They didn't get it from me. I make my business to be here on time. Before time. I can tell you, I put a park, I can tell you, sit there yanking on the door. That door, when he let it go, it was still shaking. Call the locksmith. That's trying to tell you, man, if it's somewhere you want to be, you're going to try to make it your business. Let's say go to 6 Flags. We're going to leave at 8 in the morning. Nigga dressed at 5:39. What time we leaving? I told you 8 o'clock. Is it 8 yet? It's 10 seconds past when you just asked me. Because that's somewhere you want to be. I want to be in the Malcool, so I got to get him. Don't be scared to have real talk with your kids. Got to rim up where they feel this man. They got to have a mind to tell them why you're here. All right. That too. Give Mr. Yu a hand clap.